Caroline here. Happy Saturday. I gotta tell you guys what's going on with the consistency challenge because it starts in 2 days. And I need to give you guys 2 days to really think about what you want to become consistent on. And I know a lot of you have one thing in mind, maybe two things in mind, but I am challenging you guys to find 5 things. And this is why, all right? Ted and I were talking about consistency, and Ted is struggling a lot with fitness consistency, eating consistency also, but he's really saying how he feels out of shape. And he said that I have been super consistent in my fitness kind of since I began it. And I realized that I don't give myself enough credit or a pat on the back for being consistent in fitness because I'm so focused on not being consistent since the beginning of the year on one meal a day. And I think we often just focus on the negativity instead of maybe some areas that we're achieving. And also, Ted was talking about how his eating it sometimes rolls into his fitness also. So like he'll come home, eat like crap, and he kind of just throws his hands up in the air and says, why do I even bother? And he doesn't work out. He said that he would like to get where I'm at, where even if I don't stick with OMAD or I have a bigger window, it never affects my fitness journey, if that makes sense. So, him and I were like talking about this consistency, and maybe we need to make it more than one or two areas and tabulate as a whole in all of these areas. So let me explain this to you. All right, first off, I want you guys to think of 5 things you want to be consistent. I know you're like, why 5? Well, really, the reason why 5 is because I found this really cool app. It's called Streaks, and you can have 5 daily tasks that you want without paying for the upgrade. So that's free. So I kind of chose 5 because sometimes there are more than just diet, fitness that we want to work on. So here are my 5 tasks that I chose. I chose a spiritual task. I want to spend time with God daily. I chose to move, and this is outside of my normal fitness routine. I have my training for the half marathons and the Spartan race, but I also want to add another 30 minutes of movement in my life. And that's really because my new job, I'm sitting at a desk all day. For 6 hours, I don't move, and I know that I need to balance that out. My goal is to add more than 30 minutes of additional movement for the day outside of my normal workout regimen. And then I want to get dialed into OMAD. One meal a day. I've been doing great this week, but it'll be cool to start Monday where I can start seeing the streak. And then I really would like to eliminate white carbs except for cauliflower. So any white carbs I want to eliminate. And then I want to eliminate alcohol. So I am going to use this app. You don't have to use it. You can just use a handy dandy calendar. But I am going to challenge you to do this challenge from September 13th, which is Monday, all the way to October 31st. So we're going to go for a 7-week challenge, you guys. And the reason why I stretched it out this much is because I really believe that consistency takes trial and error. I tend to believe that our consistency gets better and better the more times we try. So, all right. So, what I want to do is I want to tabulate the streaks in every category. So, at the end of the 7 weeks, you're going to take your highest streak from, like, say, I'm going to do Visit with God. Say I did a streak of 20 days in a row, I get to count that. So I'll get 20 points from that category. So on and so on. Let's take a look at my Visit with God, all right? Take a look. My first streak was 2 days, and then I kind of forgot. Life got busy, and I didn't spend time visiting with God. I jumped back on. I was like, hey, on the 22nd, I'm going to wake up, spend some devotional time with God, and I ended up having a 6-day streak. So let's say that the challenge ended there. I'm going to count the 6 days, so I get 6 points with the Visit with God category. And so we are going to do that for every single category, add up all the categories, and that will be the total points that we get for the challenge. And that is what we are going to do, you guys. So we got 7 weeks. I don't ever want you to give up. You end a streak with only 3. I want you to try again. Try to beat that streak of 3 in that category. And then at the end, we're going to add up how many points for a total. And that is how we're playing this, you guys. I may give a prize. Ted and I were talking about it, but I need to take a look and see. I think I would love to see what your guys's task goals are so that I can give it an appropriate prize for who wins the overall. Yeah, so find your own task, find your 5 goals, challenge yourself. If you take a look at me doing the move for an additional 30 minutes, I know I'm dialed into fitness. I know I'm dialed in. So I didn't use my normal fitness regimen as a task because it's kind of, I already am consistent in that. So pick tasks that you're not consistent in. Adding that additional 30 minutes of movement I am not doing, and I want to become consistent because of the new lifestyle I have as far as sitting all day at a desk at my new job. That is going to be something I need to figure out and put in my life. So don't put task in this consistency challenge that you're already consistent on. It's not helping you at all, and you're kind of sandbagging the competition, and that's not cool, right? When you've got those 5 things, you guys, I want you to email me, and it is omadcaroline@gmail.com. I want you to email me what your things are, all right? I also would love to see how you guys are doing every Monday. I may jump on, give some shout outs. I'm not going to share how any individual is doing, if anybody's killing it or anything like that, just because I don't want to discourage. I don't want somebody to say, oh, I give up. And also, I want you guys to think you can always pull it out in the end. You know, some of us are strong in some areas, some of us are really weak in some areas. Some of us might come out the gate super strong and dwindle down at the end. Some of us might struggle at the beginning and just powered through like the last 15 days in all categories. So it's up for grabs for anybody, you guys. So that is a challenge. I hope you understand it. I hope it was clear. Pick 5 tasks that you want to do. Download the app if you want to use that, the Streaks app. I got it in Google Play. And then if you just want to use an old-fashioned calendar, do that. It's all good. This is going from September 13th to October 31st, 7 weeks. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how consistent we get in these important areas of our life. I'm excited to see the different types of tasks that we're giving ourselves. You know, think outside of the box. Heck, if it's I want to fix my bed every day, boom, that took me a long time to get down. I remember I read David Goggins' book, and I remember that was one of the things he said, fix the bed. And it was a struggle. Now it's a no-brainer, you know, so it's just something I do. It's just really cool to see being very conscious of what your goals are as far as what you want your life to look like. I think this is the first step of getting there. So pick your 5 tasks, email it to me, and good luck.